Thanks for joining me today. It's good to see you. I'm Jarrell. I'm currently not in my office as I am traveling and adventuring around California at the moment, taking on odd jobs, just spending time outdoors, camping, hiking, doing ranch hand work, and I'm trying to keep up with the news of the industry. So something interesting with Mario Kart World happened last night. Nintendo rolled out an update for Mario Kart World. This update addresses an issue that people have discussed online, and there is a long list of changes. I will put a link in the description to the patch notes, but basically what is most important is that this update addresses an issue that came about from the previous update for Mario Kart World. That previous update changed the online play so that when people selected random for their course selection, most of the time it seemed that instead of picking an actual track, it would pick an open world section, which people have expressed they didn't really enjoy that much because there was not much you could do to play creatively on the open world tracks. People said it felt like you're just holding forward until you get to the next track, whereas when you play on the actual tracks, there are shortcuts, there's little tricks, little techniques that you can find. You can become proficient, you can optimize certain areas of tracks, and it seems like that's really what people enjoyed, and they wanted that, and people did not like that they felt forced to have to drive on open world sections when playing online. So this latest update does address that, and why this is interesting is because this means that Nintendo is listening to feedback, and this is important because it means that if you have something to say, if you have feedback, if you feel strongly about a topic for a game that you enjoy, then it is important for you to make your voice heard, but do it in a way that is helpful and constructive so that when Nintendo sees your feedback, they can understand where you're coming from, they can understand how you feel, and they can make the decision on whether or not they should action that. This is a situation where many people voice their opinions, and people are saying, we do not like this change that came from this update. Here's what we don't like about it, and Nintendo addressed that. So that is a situation where something came about as positive change. So I'm very glad to see that. Again, I'll put the link in the description for the patch notes so you may read that yourself. I'm currently not playing much games. I'm traveling around. I haven't picked up Donkey Kong Bonanza. I want to get the physical version. I need to wait till I get back to Australia. If I purchase the US, the North American version of Donkey Kong Bonanza, I won't be able to use that on my Switch 2. So that's all I wanted to discuss today. Is it's interesting that Nintendo has updated Mario Kart World in response to feedback from you, from people online, and it's important we keep that in mind for the future as well. If there are any other games that come up with issues and we would like to share our feedback on that, it's important to keep that in mind. So with that out of the way, we move on to our next section, which every single video here on the channel has the diner review. Today I will be reviewing the Waffle Factory. This is one of my favorite places recently to just grab something to eat. Now, the Waffle Factory I'm reviewing today is in Escalon, California on Highway 120. If you are coming from the Central Valley, if you are coming from the Bay Area and you are going up to Yosemite National Park, then you will pass by Escalon, and this is on Highway 120. It will be on the right hand side as you are going toward Yosemite. Also, if you're going up Highway 108, if you are heading up to any of the areas there like Strawberry, Duane Hart, Kennedy Meadows, what a beautiful part of the world. So if you're heading up 108 or 120, you will pass Waffle Factory. Now this place looks quaint. It's not fancy, it's not flash, it's part of a little shopping center here, and The staff are just lovely. They are attentive. They will make sure that you have your coffee full. Now, I ordered eggs, bacon, hash browns, and biscuits and gravy. Now, the biscuits and gravy, in some places they don't put enough gravy. This place will put enough gravy on your biscuits. The biscuits themselves, they were on the light and fluffy side. Some places the biscuits can be a little bit dry, a little bit heavy. This has a medium to light constitution on the biscuits. The serving size was certainly enough to where if you were not that hungry, you could just get the biscuits and gravy for breakfast. The environment is rustic, down to earth. This is a proper rural country diner. Really fantastic, relaxed vibe. There's nothing artificial or superficial about it. If you are in the cities around the Bay Area and you find a diner like this, it's going to be fake. It's very artificial. It's very surface level and plastic. This is a real country diner. You have the sort of bar section where people can sit there side by side, and sometimes you can have a chat and make friends with people. The bacon was cooked properly, not overcooked. It was still had some juiciness to the bacon, but it was crispy. It felt a little heavy, which is fine, and you don't want your bacon to be overcooked. This place did it just right. Now, I ordered over easy with eggs, and they did cook it properly. There are other places where I have ordered over easy eggs, and the yolk popped as soon as I attempted to move the egg, and it was basically uncooked. Whereas here at the Waffle House, over easy, the eggs were properly cooked. They were very well considered in the actual cooking of the egg. Great flavor, rich ingredients. The hash browns, they were not particularly hard. If they had or crispy. If they had cooked the hash browns a little bit longer, it would have been more crispy. So I would say these hash browns are more of the moderate, medium preparation. So if you like the really crispy, not quite burned, but crispy and light, and it's cooked, pretty hot and hard, these are not the hash browns that you're looking for. These hash browns were softer, and they were a medium cook. So I like to take the gravy and put that on my hash browns. You can salt and pepper those however you like, but the meal serving size was excellent, fantastic. The prices are very fair. The staff was just as friendly as you can be. Plenty of seating here. In the mornings it's actually quite busy. Locals do like to come here for breakfast, but you can certainly come here for a late breakfast or check the hours. So that's what I wanted to share with the diner review for the Waffle Factory. Definitely I would recommend coming here if you are passing through, if you are heading up 108 or 120. This is an excellent spot to grab breakfast. I'm actually going to head there now and get breakfast for myself. I've already been eating at a bunch of different diners and I'm a little bit baconed out, so I think I'm just going to have the biscuits and gravy today. Like I said, excellent, 10 out of 10 for the biscuits and gravy, and I think that's going to do it for breakfast for me. I'm just going to enjoy some coffee and have a nice quiet sit in the diner. Thanks very much for watching the video today. Take care of yourselves, be well, stay hydrated.